what's up? It's Allie here, and welcome back to Fab Little Dish, and welcome to our official third Easter Spring Decorate With Me series for 2025. This one is very special and nostalgic and cozy, warm. So if you love all things that, then you are in for such a treat. We're going to be decorating my vintage Easter living room together today, and I couldn't be more excited because I get to blend a lot of nostalgic Easter accents with my vintage home decor items. So if you love all things shabby chic, French country, Victorian style, cottage style, maximalist design, and of course vintage home decor, then you are in for such a treat because this is taking all of that and doing a seasonal spin and making it an Easter treat. And I hope you all gain some ideas and tips and inspiration for your own Easter and spring decorating this season. If you do, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up and make sure to hit subscribe and the notification bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. But without further ado, my friends, let's jump right into it. Come on over and let's decorate my vintage Easter living room together. I'm going to be taking off some of the leaves that I feel make this look a little too cheap. So I'm going to see how it looks when I add a couple things to it here and there. So let's make this a little more chic looking. So definitely any kind of cheapy greenery I'm gonna take out, and I'm going to be adding these to it. I'm kicking things off by decorating one of my favorite spots in the living room, which is styling these shelves in my Anthropologie cabinet. This is where I like to display items that hold significant meaning and some of my favorite pieces that I've been collecting over the years. A lot of you mentioned in the comments about these little figurines. They are by a favorite artist of mine, Lori Mitchell, and I collect her pieces for pretty much every holiday. My grandmother also fell in love with these after I introduced them to her, so she gets me a new one each Easter to add to my collection. So I must say that my Easter Lori Mitchell collection is my favorite one of all. I also wanted to include my blue and white Staffordshire dogs here because I just love them and they suit this shelf so well, adding that old world charm to the whimsicalness of this decor. The middle shelf here has most of my Bethany Low Easter collectibles or just other things I've curated over time. I did end up redoing this middle shelf because the garland was making things look a bit cluttered and I really wanted each piece to be able to shine. That's the thing with us designers and decorators, we're always moving things around as we're styling until we get it just right. Now I'm styling the matching sideboard cabinet that my TV sits on top of. I really wanted to use this space to blend my vintage pieces alongside my Easter vintage inspired pieces. So I used my French porcelain figurine collection. I really love the blue and white colors against the pastels of my vintage inspired Easter pieces, like the bottle brush trees that I actually got from Dollar Tree, but they're just so classic 50s vibe to me. I love the way they look, and just other little vintage inspired pieces throughout. Wanted to do a quick DIY Easter wreath refresh here. I purchased this from Kirkland's last year and some of the eggs were dented or had fallen off from being stored for just a year. So I swapped those eggs for these from the Dollar Tree. I clipped the ends of each stick that was attached to the end of each egg so I could slide them into the wreath itself. I always try to never throw out wreaths, but rather try to bring them back to life. My camera unfortunately died as I was filming putting up my new Victorian inspired valances from Amazon. My fiance was a big help with this one, and just trust me, the end result is worth this little tease. Now for my floral oil painting gallery wall. Many of you will remember this spring cottage painting from previous decorating videos, but I wanted it to take center stage in this corner's floral gallery wall. I was looking to do a secret garden inspired look throughout this space, and this gallery wall was the place to highlight that theme. I've been collecting original pieces of floral artwork, envisioning a space for them, and this was it. There's something about floral paintings that just puts me in a happy place. I don't know, it reminds me of stepping back in Monet's garden and just really feeling light and free. So to me, this corner is everything. If you want a Victorian and French look in any space, a fireplace mantle is a must. But if you live in a 1930s apartment like I do, then you need to create a makeshift one, which is what I've done here above my radiator. And it has become another one of my favorite little spaces to style. For the main floral arrangement in this room, I purchased these hydrangeas from Amazon that look and feel so real. I've made sure to link them below, and I highly recommend them. They look really beautiful in this gilded gold vase, and I think they really bring in that French cottage feel to the room. And to really give off the secret garden feel, I'm adding this finishing touch of a vintage wooden key that I purchased at an estate sale right above the artwork gallery. I love this droopy green garland from Hobby Lobby. It reminds me of the South with their Spanish moss trees and the droopy effect that those trees give off. This is a great way to bring in the outdoors for that whimsical cottagecore and French country style touch. This also gives a nod to that secret garden inspiration for the space as well. And I always like to add a little something festive around my main Anthropologie gold mirror here. And I thought these delicate greenery and peony garlands were simple, lovely, and they didn't take away from the overall elegance and look of the mirror, which I always try not to do. And bunny ears always make something feel more Eastery, right? And I love this little corner I created here with my little French provincial table over here with the little bistro wooden chairs. I envision myself flipping through interior design books while sipping tea here. I wanted to add a personal touch of some photos from a recent trip to Paris, and I plan on adding many more family and travel photos to this wall over time. Any personal touches like these really make any space feel more inviting, especially your living room. And I love how this vintage tapestry from Belgium looks above the doorway to the kitchen. I think it bridges the two gallery walls very well and creates a cohesive look when taking in all of the artwork in the entire space. And just look how cute these French Victorian inspired throw pillows are. I purchased these pillowcases from Amazon. They did come in a few colors, and I wanted to choose this sage colored green because I feel like they complement the colors of my curtains really well. And I just love the way they look next to my Easter throw pillows. What do you think? Now is the time we've all worked so hard for, the final reveal. So start sipping on something cozy and let's venture into my vintage Easter cottage living room together. So what did you all think? Please let me know in the comments below, and also let me know what you are all doing for your Easter and spring decorating this season. I still have my full home tour coming up. We're doing some Victorian house tours. We also have some vintage home decor hauls to share, and I still have a lot of Parisian adventures to share with you. So buckle up and make sure to hit subscribe, and please make sure to hit that like button. I know there's a lot of you who watch and do not subscribe, so please hit subscribe. It really does help the channel out, and I cannot tell you how much I appreciate each and every one of you for watching. But until next time, my lovely friends, you all take care, stay festive, stay creative, stay happy, and happy decorating. I'll see you on the next one. Au revoir.